I left Thailand, and Fleabos on stage receded into the distance behind me. Along with Thai films,
เขาก็สิเชื่อว่ามีผีอยู่ในทุกสิ่งทุกอย่าง
tropical fruits from the markets, and Anong's kisses. But I was back where I belonged. Living at my mom's house wasn't ideal, but she took care of me as well as a woman past 80 could manage, and I did my part too, of course, so I was getting by. I amused myself by watching lots of cinema. I found a repertory theater that played lots of the good old avant-garde. Often I was the only person there besides the projectionist and the ticket seller, but then again I was truly a true believer. I thought about trying to teach film to kids and found a likely place, but I had the feeling they thought I was an academic old fart. They had stuff that practically made me drool. I hadn't seen any place like it since Cinecittà in Rome and my first search for Fleabos of the Nile, but I didn't have any ideas for a cinema presentation that I could develop and pitch to anyone. And of all people, it was Mom who threw me a lifeline. She kept chickens a long-term goal for when she moved farther out of Los Angeles. And one morning at breakfast, when I was bemoaning my lack of progress in my career, out of the blue she said, "Why don't you do a program about chickens?" I got to work, and within a month it was ready to go. I was able to get a fill-in spot on a film series where there'd been a sudden cancellation. Before I knew it, it was opening night.
Imagine yourself at a matinee back 50 years ago and more. The lights have gone down, you have your carton of deliciously greasy popcorn, and the projector begins to roll. First, a newsreel. Also, of course, selected short subjects and a cartoon. Or maybe two.
It's that dog again.
And finally, great scenes from chicken features. Charlie Chaplin, Sylvester Stallone.
Come on, what's the matter with you?
Horror movies. And finally, a musical.
Well, the music completely brought down the house. The audience made me run it again and then again, started cackling and clucking. The series management rebooked me right away and recommended me to some other theater operators who promptly got in touch. And soon I was on the road with the chickens of cinema, sometimes arriving at showings in a car my new manager had rented for me. And people were showing up in chicken costumes, attending over and over, learning all the segments by heart. I added stuff that got people clucking even more, and soon the scene was like the rocking horror picture show. Who would have thought a chance remark from Mom would have brought me such fame?
The shoe really fits you doing a show centered around poultry. It was you who was always too damn chicken to attempt even the least worthwhile scholarship in film studies. So, now that you've been crowned cock of the walk for your chicken show, what on God's name is next?
I honestly don't know what's next, but whatever it is, it will bring greater glory to the exalted study of the cinema. Or maybe I can become an advocate for chickens. Ladies and gentlemen, gather your little flocks. Be a pal to them. They will repay you many times over. And not just with eggs either, let me tell you.